The Viking warriors approached the walls of York, their longships resting by the river as the city braced for the first clash.
Ragnar conferred with his captains, plotting the strategy that would avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Scouts moved through the snowy streets, gauging the city's defenses and watching for opportunities.
The first skirmish erupted in the city outskirts, a test of courage rather than bloodshed. Ragnar ordered a tactical retreat, preserving his forces while leaving the city's defenders wary of what was to come. The Vikings surged forward, shields raised, testing the city's defenses with swift and disciplined attacks.
Freya led a flanking maneuver, her warriors striking from the side to outsmart the defenders.
Bjorn faced the city defenders head-on, testing strength and formation without spilling a drop of blood.
Ragnar signaled a regroup, directing his warriors to pull back in order and preserve their strength for later.
From the riverbank, the Vikings regrouped, preparing for the next move as York watched warily. The city defenders regrouped, raising their shields as the Vikings probed for weak points. Freya led a controlled charge along the side alley, keeping her unit coordinated and precise. Bjorn faced off against the defenders at the main gate, each side testing strength without injury.
Ragnar signaled a temporary halt, his troops holding formation and observing the city's movements.
From the riverbank, the Vikings regrouped, their eyes set on the city as night began to fall. The Vikings advanced cautiously, testing the city walls with precise and controlled strikes.
Freya maneuvered her unit to the side, flanking the defenders and testing their coordination.
Bjorn pressed the center, each strike and block a display of strength without harming the enemy. Ragnar observed from behind, signaling for precision and order, keeping his warriors disciplined. As night approached, the Vikings held their ground, ready to advance further at dawn. The Vikings advanced cautiously, testing the city's outer defenses with disciplined force.
Freya's unit maneuvered through a side alley, striking with precision while maintaining formation.
Bjorn pressed the center, testing the defenders' resilience without harming them. Ragnar directed a precise formation, keeping his warriors disciplined and ready for the next move.
As the sun set, the Vikings held their ground, ready to press on at dawn with renewed strength.
The Vikings tested the city's defenses again, pushing forward in disciplined waves.
Freya led her squad along a side street, outmaneuvering defenders with precision.
Bjorn held the center, pushing back the defenders with skillful precision.
Ragnar directed his warriors to hold formation, ensuring readiness for the next advance. As night fell, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to press on with renewed strength at dawn. The Vikings probed the city walls again, testing the defenders' discipline without harming anyone. Freya led a swift maneuver along a narrow alley, outflanking the defenders with precision. Bjorn held the central line, pushing against defenders with strength and precision.
Ragnar signaled a tactical pause, ensuring his warriors remained coordinated and ready. As night deepened, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to resume their advance at first light.
The Vikings advanced again, testing the defenders with disciplined and coordinated pushes. Freya maneuvered through a side alley, striking strategically while keeping formation intact. Bjorn pressed the center, testing the defenders' resilience without causing injury.
Ragnar maintained control, signaling his warriors to stay coordinated for the next tactical move.
As darkness fell, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to continue the campaign at first light.
The Vikings surged forward again, testing the city's defenses with disciplined force.
Freya led a side maneuver, flanking the defenders with precision and discipline.
Bjorn pressed the central line, challenging the defenders' formation without causing harm.
Ragnar maintained formation, signaling his warriors to stay coordinated for the next tactical move. As night fell, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to resume their advance at first light. The Vikings cautiously advanced, testing the city's defenses while keeping formation tight. Freya maneuvered her squad along a side alley, striking strategically and maintaining discipline.
Bjorn held the center, pushing the defenders with disciplined force, avoiding harm.
Ragnar signaled a tactical hold, keeping his warriors coordinated and prepared for the next move. As night fell, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, preparing for the next assault at dawn.
The Vikings tested the city walls once more, pushing forward in disciplined waves.
Freya led her unit through a side alley, striking strategically while maintaining formation.
Bjorn pressed the central line, challenging defenders' formation with disciplined force.
Ragnar signaled a hold, keeping his warriors coordinated and ready for the next tactical move. As night settled, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, preparing for the dawn assault. The Vikings advanced in coordinated waves, testing the city's outer defenses.
Freya led a strategic flank along a narrow alley, coordinating her unit with precision.
Bjorn held the center, pushing the defenders with strength and skill, avoiding any harm.
Ragnar held formation, ensuring discipline and readiness for the next maneuver.
As night deepened, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to resume their advance at first light. The Vikings pushed forward, testing the city's defenses with coordinated attacks. Freya led her unit through a side alley, flanking the defenders with precision. Bjorn pressed the central line, challenging the defenders' formation with skill and discipline. Ragnar signaled a tactical pause, ensuring his warriors remained coordinated and ready. As night deepened, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to continue their advance at first light. The Vikings advanced in synchronized waves, testing the city's defenses with disciplined precision.
Freya led a swift flank, maneuvering her unit along a side street with precision.
Bjorn held the center, pushing the defenders with disciplined strength, avoiding injury.
Ragnar directed his warriors to hold formation, maintaining readiness for the next assault. As night fell, the Vikings regrouped at the riverbank, ready to continue their campaign at first light. As dawn approached, the Vikings prepared their final maneuvers, poised and disciplined.
Thus the saga continues, as bloodless clashes and strategy carve the fate of the North.